We're doing it. We're going to do some 1-star reviews of Silver Elite. This is an internet favourite, so I am fully expecting to upset some people with some of these. Now, I did read this, and I did enjoy it. The second one, Broken Dove, has just come out. There's a lot of controversy about this when it first came out. People thought it was written by AI. Silver Elite is a dystopian series written by Dani Francis. It has a 4.11 rating on Goodreads right now. It has had 165,000 ratings and 29,000 reviews. Let's read the blurb. Psychic gifts are a death sentence, and there are rules to survival. Trust no one, lie to everyone, and whatever you do, don't fall for your greatest enemy. It's enemy to lovers, in case you hadn't realised. Wren Darlington. I mean, what a name. I'm sorry, but what a name, right? Wren Darlington. Wren Darlington has spent her whole life in hiding, honing her psychic abilities and aiding the rebel uprising in small ways. On the continent, being modified means certain death. And Wren is one of the most powerful mods in existence. Of course she is. They always are, right? They always are. When one careless mistake places her in the hands of the enemy and she's forced to join Silverblock, their most elite training program, she's finally handed the perfect opportunity to strike a devastating blow from the inside of their ranks. Lie to everyone. But training for Silverblock can be deadly, especially when you're harbouring dangerous secrets and living in close quarters with everyone who wants you dead. And whatever you do, don't fall for your greatest enemy. As the stakes grow ever higher, Wren must prove herself. But that's easier said than done when your commanding officer is a ruthless and infuriating... I started reading his name and I was like, I need to stop. An infuriatingly irresistible Cross Redden. Cross Redden. Who doesn't miss anything when it comes to her. As war rages between them, mods like her and those who aim to destroy them, Wren must decide just how far she's willing to go to protect herself and how much of the continent is worth saving. I feel like we've had this big influx of training academies, military academies, and I blame Fourth Wing. For all of this, and this is very much centered around this military academy in this dystopian world. So we have got 2,653 1-star reviews. I'm fully expecting like a load of reviews talking about how the author is MAGA. So we'll see how that goes as well. This one just giving it 1 star and it goes, I would give this book 0 stars if I could. This book was sold to me as The Hunger Games and Divergent had a spicy adult dystopian baby or Katniss for adults. Okay, I've scrolled because it's a really long review, but there's a paragraph which is, you're probably going to see a lot of this in the 1-star reviews. Silver Elite sees all that dystopian genre has used to explore... Silver Elite sees that all the dystopian genre has used to explore modern day issues and asks the daring questions of, what if I use this as a backdrop for my Nazi fanfic? All right. Let's move on. Damn, this is a long review. I did not realise when I clicked show me more. I'm still scrolling. I am still scrolling. And is the dystopia in the room with us right now? If you're looking for a book that prides itself in being a dystopian novel, while not interrogating any part of living under a totalitarian regime is propaganda and systemic violence, then welcome! This book does not care about dissecting anything, with its dystopian society simply a sexy backdrop for our 2 characters who experience violence on a semi-regular basis, to themselves and to those they care about, but are more than happy to forget all about that when it comes to their forbidden love. So many parts of this just made me feel so gross. See the scene with Tana that followed and how quickly it was brushed aside and never touched upon again. I get that. 1.5 stars. Y'all need to stop praising mediocrity. 0.5 star only for Kane. A dystopian with absolutely no depth. Dystopians in. The FMC even insinuates that she avoids conversation about politics at all costs. And I feel like that sums the book up perfectly. Why waste time with actual politics or world building when we can focus on how many random men want to bang our FMC? This is very true. She does seem to be very attractive to the male gaze. DNF at 170 pages. I normally don't rate my DNFs, but this one deserves it. Anyone who compares this to the Hunger Games has worms for brain. Amazing. This one's got an update on it. Update. Watching this book get positive review after positive review might be my villain origin story. I would love that. So why did you turn into a villain? Well, people kept positively reviewing Silver Elite and I had no choice. Thank you to NetGalley for the arc. I DNF'd at 10%. I requested this because I'd seen a lot of good reviews and a dystopian rancher seemed right up my alley. It was, unfortunately, insufferable. I was irritated with the prose, the dialogue, the characters on every single page. It reads like the characters are characters in an SNL skit. There's a generic command and an uprising. The main character is so special and powerful and beautiful and a great shot and amazing in bed and I just couldn't do it. I'll just reread The Hunger Games. This would just start. Hey, so I hated this. Heart. Either Dani Francis is an alias for ChatGPT or I read a different book from everyone else because reading this almost made me crash out. The last time I'm reading a book rec from TikTok. Ren may just be the biggest pick-me-isha of them all. I couldn't read a single page without frowning. Now listen, I'm a huge fan of enjoying an occasional controversial book or series, but nothing about the world building, character development, or plot of this could keep my eyes from rolling into the back of my head while reading. To quote a video I saw earlier, this video is like if you read The Hunger Games, but instead of Katniss falling in love with Peter, she decides to fuck a gamekeeper and all of a sudden starts thinking people from the capital are nuanced and not that bad. And I truly couldn't have said it better. Anyway, like what you want to like, but I can most definitely say this book was not for me. Boring, tired, soulless drivel with dogshit world building and low-key conservative dog whistles. Yuck. This pissed me the fuck off. It's like they took The Hunger Games, Divergent and Shatter-Me and asked ChatGPT to combine and make them worse. You TikTok bitches are liars. There's a pointed finger. Also, one more thing. Stop mentioning Alexandra Bracken's name in relation to this. Free her. That's blasphemy. I have no idea who that is. Editing me, add that in now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. This one just starts Silver Elite, my newest enemy, which I love. I love the idea that a book has become your newest enemy. That's how much it fucked you off. That's how angry this book made you. You have now declared it your nemesis. DNF'd 10% in. It truly feels dystopian as fuck, even calling this a dystopian. This genuinely felt like ChatGPT generated fourth wing coded trash. People saying this is like The Hunger Games Divergent. Are you actually okay? This one just says DNF just now. I get that. DNF at 50%. This was fourth wing if you took away the dragons. Unfortunately for me, the dragons were my favourite part. I wanted to love this so badly, but it was just not for me. The marketing for this felt incredibly misleading because I didn't get dystopian vibes at all. It was dystopian adjacent, sometimes. But I saw this compared to The Hunger Games? No, babes. It was cookie cutter romantasy with all the typical tropes and buzzwords you've probably read 100 times over at this point. I'm sure some people out there will absolutely devour this, and I'm happy for you if that's you. Don't forget to do all the notification-y and subscription-y things and write in the comments if you want more one-star reviews. And if you do, give me your book suggestions down below. There are so many out there and so little time. Nothing. This served superficial characters to move our I hate this, that, especially him plot along. Major character deaths were like drifting plastic bags in the wind. Tropes galore. Reads like it's hunting for a TV show script with all the dialogue. I'm not going to read the whole of this. Because it is really long. But the first sentence is literally, this book is like getting punched in the face repeatedly, only somehow less enjoyable. DNF'd at page 344, which is 67%. The motivation to keep reading is non-existent. Silver Elite is a mashup of Red Queen and Divergent, but with less plot and more boring. Ren is annoying. She kind of is. Cross is the most bland love interest I've ever seen, and every other character is barely flushed out. The only character of note was Kane, and he's the only reason I got as far as I did. I looked up a plot synopsis so I could get spoilers for the rest of the book, and absolutely nothing is going to happen that I didn't already anticipate, so I'm piecing out to pick up another book. You know, sometimes you just need to value your time. If you do not want to read this book, if you don't want to carry on reading a book, you just need to put it down and walk away. I respect that. There is no God. This is proof enough. No, I think this book was written by a Republican computer. 1.5, slop, but not even in a fun and enjoyable way. This was physically painful. Respectfully, You're being gaslit. 1.5 stars. And finally, Hannah, I hope I never see the words keen or hell fucking again. And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings us to a close for 1-star reviews of Silver Elite by Dani Francis. Let me know in the comments below. What did you think? Have you read it? What did you think? I didn't mind it. It's probably, I think I gave it a 3. I have got Broken Dove to read. Wish me luck. Speak to you next week.